Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Munch, and I've got two things here that I'd almost given up hope of ever finding. I've got, from Iceland, hash brown cheese and onion bakes and hash brown steak bakes. I first found out about these, must be months ago. I saw them on Facebook and I thought, they look different, I've got to try them. And then I haven't been able to find them until Tuesday this week. And they were half price. So, normal price £3.50, which is a bit steep. But I got these for £1.75 each. Which seems like a good deal to me. I mean, they could be completely horrible. It won't be a good deal, but we'll find that out, won't we? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. So, they're both 260 gram pack, so 2 times 130 grams. And there's some similarities on the ingredients as well, because they've both got 58% potato and 7% dried potato flakes. And then the cheese and onion ones have got 5% cheddar cheese and 2% fried onions, and other things of course. And the steak bakes have got 4% cream, interesting, and 9% beef. And a lot more ingredients than the cheese and onion ones, a lot more. These are still on the Iceland website, so if you want to have a look and have a look at all the full ingredients, nutrition and all that, you can do that. I say they're still on there, but I've got a feeling these are going to be discontinued, and that's why they were reduced to half price. So, product description. I normally do that at the beginning, don't I? But I haven't. So, hash brown steak bakes, ridiculously crispy. Yeah. Formed shredded potato and dried potato with a beef and cream filling, pre-fried. And then you can probably guess what the description of the cheese and onion ones is. Formed shredded potato and dried potato with cheddar cheese and onion filling, pre-fried. Right, you can do these in the air fryer or the oven. I'm going to do one of each in the air fryer. Only takes 15 minutes, so hopefully there's a... Yeah, they're both the same cooking time. So I'll do one of each, and then we'll give them a try. I don't know if I'll be able to sort of pick these up, or if I'll need a knife and fork. Let's have a look at one anyway. Right, they're not in a bag in the box. They're just in the box. So if I can get the box open, bear with me. There we go. That's quite a big old thing, isn't it? That's the cheese and onion one. Just smells like hash brown at the moment. So that's going in the air fryer. And then the steak one, which looks very similar, perhaps a bit darker in colour. And yep, that smells like hash brown as well. Yeah, that's definitely a bit darker in colour. Let's just rinse with fingers. Got a bowl of water here ready. Yeah, I say, I'd given up hope of finding these things. I really had. I just thought, oh, they won't be in my local branch. They'll be in other branches, you know. But, yeah, there they were. Right, I will get them underway. I will turn them over a few times while they're cooking. I don't think it tells you to, actually. No, it doesn't tell you to flip them over, but I will do, because then they'll cook more evenly, won't they? Yes, they will. Thank you. Right, I'll get them done and we'll find out what they're like. And I think this is going to make quite a filling lunch, you know. I'm surprised at how big they are. I shouldn't be surprised, should I, really? Because they're the size of the box. Before anyone says anything. Right, I'll get them done. I'll I'll bring you back. Right, here we go. Cheese and onion bake, steak bake. These have both had 18 minutes. Let's give you a proper close-up. So there's the cheese and onion, and there's the steak one. The steak one has taken on more of a browning, but then it was more brown in the first place anyway, wasn't it? These are far too hot to eat at the moment, so I'm going to let them cool down for several minutes and then give them a go. The steak bake one does smell meaty. It really does. There's not much smell from the cheese and onion one. Oh, actually, yes there is. Ignore that. When you get close up, it's a really strong cheese and onion smell. I'm mouth watering already, but as I said, these are going to be absolutely red hot inside, aren't they? So, yeah, I'll bring you back in several minutes. Right, I've had about 10 minutes to cool down, and I can't wait any longer, so I'm going to have a go. So, we'll try the steak one first. I'm just going to pick it up. I've got knives and forks ready here, but yeah, it's quite a solid sort of thing. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. Let's see how we get on with that. That's very tasty indeed. It possibly could have done with even longer in the air fryer. As I say, I did cook these for a few minutes longer than it recommended. I reckon another 5 minutes and they'd have been, you know, even crispier. What a inspired idea that is. There's not a huge amount of filling, but what filling there is very tasty, it's very beefy, and yes, it is very creamy, because there is cream in these things. See, the seasoning is just spot on, it's just right. Yeah, I'm impressed. Oh, yeah, that is great. Absolutely great. Oh, yes. The question is, what would you have with these? Start thinking now. Right, cheese and onion one. That's great as well. I'm amazed by these things. Pretty strong taste of cheese and onion. The amount of filling is probably about the same as the steak one. They call it steak bake, but I mean it's minced beef, isn't it? But yeah, the amount of filling in both of these is about the same. Ridiculously crispy, it says on the boxes, doesn't it? Well, they're not, But they, as I said just now, could definitely do with a bit longer in the air fryer, and then they would be ridiculously crispy, and they would be better in my opinion. So yeah, what would you have with these things? Baked beans is the obvious choice, isn't it? For both of them. The steak bake, I think, if you put one of these in a sub roll with, say, some slices of fresh tomato, perhaps a bit of cheese as well. Yeah, I think that would work. I'm thinking of ideas for myself, really, what I can do with the other two I've got in my freezer. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions on what to do with either of these, and someone will say, oh, feed them to the dog, mate, or put them in the bin, mate, won't they? So go on, if you're that person, go on, make the comment. I don't care. But no, they're good products. So let's sum up, shall we? Here we go. From Iceland, hash brown bakes, hash brown steak bakes, and hash brown cheese and onion bakes. They're both very good, surprisingly good actually. There's the steak bake. Not a huge amount of filling, but it is a very tasty filling. Very beefy, very creamy, seasoned just right. Yeah, a good thing. And the cheese and onion one, more or less the same. You know, not a huge amount of filling, but a very tasty filling. But for both of these, I would say cook them for a bit longer than it says on the pack. I've cooked them for longer than it says on the pack. It says 15 minutes, I gave them 18 minutes. I reckon bung another 5 minutes on top of that. Give them 23 minutes. Go on, make them really crispy. But yeah, there's a couple of good things there. Definitely. I think I might get my ketchup out though, just to finish these off with a bit of ketchup. Both of them. Yeah, I will do. Right, thanks for watching that one. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you like the sound of these, get yourself to Iceland quick, because I've got a feeling they're going to be discontinued. Right, if you've enjoyed that video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Why not? Doesn't cost you anything. And I will see you in the next video.